Here's Jay. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 16. Here's Smooth. Out to James. Pass to Harris. Here's Smooth. Now here's Washington. Shot clock at 6. And Washington powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Russell. It's stolen by James. In transition. Washington passes to Harris.
UBA, watch him.
Now here's Washington. Defense right on him. Oh, a terrific swat. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Detroit is shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's James. Offline from the top of the key. Oakland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jay, the pass to Money. Pass to Jay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3. Jay's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
James passes to Smooth. Washington outside. Pass to Smooth. Lets it fly. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Smooth's got 6 points in the quarter. Oakland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Money. Russell against James. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot by Russell, no good. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Washington. Can't hit from in close. For Oakland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Russell a screen on James. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Oakland.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Washington outside. They set a pick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Oakland, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Russell deciding where to go with it. Shakes him. Banked it in off the glass.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Well, Detroit's shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up on Tuesday.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from James. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Jay. And here's the fast break. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And Oakland has possession, following the score by Detroit. There's the triple. That one no good.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Down low. Oakland with a rebound. Money's got 7 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. Smooth grabs the miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
No good there. For Oakland, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
The ball goes to Detroit.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And he gets it to go from the high post. And Detroit leads by 18.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Back to Washington. James deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. And they're pushing it up to snap the cold streak. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's Washington missing. Oakland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Detroit leading by 13. Here's Smooth. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And Detroit making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Jonathan Harris.
.56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
The shot misses. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Washington. Here's James. We're going the other way.
Substitution on the court.
.17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Detroit picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, now do that, man. Do that, yeah. Do that, man. Do that, man. Now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Gay, do that. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder.
And now, the starting lineup for New York. The big man, standing 6'11", number 10. Wallace. At the power forward position, at 6'9" number 71, Jeremiah Johnson. At the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 30. Khalil Black. Starting at point, at 6'6", number 1, Laura Kirsnich. Starting at the other guard, 6'4", number 31, number 31.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Banish one. Bottoms is out there with Hart. And there's Money. And it's Andrews in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New York, they've got Black. Wallace is out there with Johnson. And there's Skinny. Now with a fair amount of the season already completed, RJ, what storylines have stood out so far to you?
Well, it's really the players that have made the leap into stardom. But look, the season is far from over, and I'm curious to see if these guys continue to get better.
So New York wins the tip. Wallace the screen from deep three-point land. New York now working with the new shot clock. Drives to the hoop, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Badish one, following the score by New York. Here's Kristich. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Yeah, going hard to the rags, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Wallace, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. 3 on 3. Here's Melo. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Kristich. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clark kicks to Melo. Toronto working the ball around now. Baddest one. Good on the three-point shot.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Here's Kristich. Pass to Wallace. Off with the layup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Andrews. Here's baddest one. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. On the wing, Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Here's Andrews. He lobs it up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Johnson outside. Pass to Skinny. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Toronto trailing. There's Bottoms. Hasn't made one yet. Doesn't go for him. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Like the pass to Kristich. And here is Wallace. 5 on the clock. Inside. The jump hook and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Toronto.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Chicago. Bottoms, the pass to baddest one. Now, here's Hart. No good on the 3. Here's Kristich. He's got 6. Pass to Black. Bounce pass Wallace. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Andrews. Here's baddest one. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Kristich, defended by Hart. Now, here's Junior. Still yet to score.
Number 2. First personal foul, second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. Toronto trails by 3. Pass to Baddest one. Drills the three-pointer. Baddest one's got 11 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Kristich kicks to Black. New York moving it around. Here's Kristich. 4 on the clock. Driving in. Johnson, that's for 2. New York, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Offensive rebound. Here's Andrews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Andrews taking 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now, here's Hart. Guarded closer. Buries it from three-point range. 14 points for Baddest one.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Kristich, defended by Hart. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Hart.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Andrews. That 3 off the mark. New York trails by 4. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Fast break Toronto. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. New York trails by 6. Pass to Black. Here's Kristich. Back to Black. To stop the drought. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one's good. Andrews.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
There's 1:38 left in the first. It's intercepted. Pass to Baddest one. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the pick. And here's Junior. Here's Kristich. Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Toronto with the ball, following the score by New York. To the middle. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Take a look at Skinny. Third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. New York trails by 6. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot. Rebound by Andrews.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Melo. The wing jumper off target. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the paint. Toronto grabs the miss. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
No good with the layup. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto leads by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So for Toronto right now. On the clock. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Black. Sinks that one from the post.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Baddest one. Toronto working the ball around now. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Baddest one's got 18 points. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Andrews. Toronto leading by 5. Into the, oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. To the inside. Here's Baddest one. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
New York trails by 5. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Baddest one. Misses the 3.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
13 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto leading by 5. Up top, Hart. Pass to Baddest one. Trains the three-pointer.
Number 2.
Baddest one's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Wallace with the ball. To the paint. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Junior. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York trails by 5. Johnson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That one is off. Skinny is checked in for New York. And he sinks the second. Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Hart. Here's Baddest one. And here is Hart. Here's Andrews. Wallace covering. Clock is at 3. Toronto needs to get off his shot.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
With the drive, Kristich for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Will it go? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to Baddest one. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Hart. Black, no good. Toronto leading by 9. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Tips it back in. 11 points in the game.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Wallace. Johnson outside. Wallace with a screen on Hart. Pulls it up. A second chance effort. Wallace misses. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Jacks up a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To halt the run. Jump shot is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Tries again. Here's Andrews. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Good, nice job down low.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Toronto leading by 12. 1:16 left here in the second. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kristich, defended by Hart. Johnson kicks to Wallace. It's stolen. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. For Toronto, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Melo's checked in for Toronto. New York trails by 15. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. West against Hart. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Bucket is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. There's
a good screen. Fires from deep. Here's baddest one. Drills it from outside. Baddest one's got 34. And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at New York, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for Toronto.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Here's Bottoms. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Johnson is out there with Wallace. And there's Skinny. Then there's Black. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Here's Kristich. Johnson left side. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New York shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Toronto leading by 15. To Hart. Inside. It's picked off. And a fast break now for New York. Wallace misses. Toronto shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Black. Now Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one is no good. Toronto leading by 17. Melo pass to Bottoms. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. New York moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jumper for 2. 16 points for him. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Baddest one. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Kristich. He's got 10. Here's Johnson. A rebound by Andrews. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
New York trails by 19. Kristich dishes to Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kristich. From deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. 19 points in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Pass to Melo. And stolen by Junior. All by himself. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
There's Bottoms. Andrews, no good. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Now, here's Junior. He has 7. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Black kicks to Kristich. Puts up a deep 3. And again, New York with the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Toronto leading by 13. Pass to Hart. Stolen away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kristich. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the drive. Bottoms somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And Toronto leads by 18.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wallace with a screen on Hart to the inside. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And the basket by Baddest one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Bottoms the pass to Hart. Now here's Mello. Here's Andrews. Pass to Mello. And here is Hart. Here's Andrews. He has 7. Fades away. He's off on that one.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
From past the arc. Rebounded by Baddest one. Toronto leading by 17. Here's Bottoms. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Baddest one. Here's Mello. That misses off the backboard.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Kristich. He's got 17. Count it.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Bottoms. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Goran Kirstich. 3rd personal foul. First team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
New York trails by 20. Here's Kristich. He's got 19. Three-pointer.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Andrews. And it's Jones with the ball for Toronto. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Andrews. 6 to shoot. Here's Bottoms. Fires it up. They get it back. Jones the pass to Bottoms. Now here's Mello. Here's Andrews. He has 7. Mello with it. There's the triple.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Andrews.
Yeah, look at me.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Melo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bottoms.